Welcome back, everyone. Today, as promised, I will show everyone how to make the most simplest and most delicious cucumber salad that exists. So, it is very simple and inexpensive to make, and it only takes two ingredients minus the salt, of course. So, with the salt, it's three. But the way you prepare the cucumber is the important part, and that takes some time. So, let's get started right away. We're peeling the cucumber. Well, many of them, since this cucumber salad won't last very long. So we peel a few, like that. And then, once we have that, put them aside. Trash. Let me get the trash over here. Right there. And throw it away. Someday I'm going to show you what to do with a peel. Delicious stuff. Okay. So I'm not going to peel every single cucumber in front of you. Let's just do two for right now, and the rest we kind of fast forward a little bit. If you have a little bit skin on it, it doesn't matter. It won't hurt. Just make sure it's organic cucumbers if you eat the skin. Two, as promised, let's just leave it with the two. We're going to fast forward a little bit. See, there was 2, 4, 6, 7 cucumbers. See how fast it went? Thanks to all these fancy settings in the video editors. Here we go. In the trash. What is this? All right. So now the fun part starts. So we need to cut these. Now you can use a machine. This is actually easier like this. So I won't cut myself. You can use a machine. You can use whatever you want. And notice how I put this in a colander, strainer, as some people would say. So we're going to fast forward again while I cut all these. Like I said, you can use a food processor, but in most kitchens we just do it by hand because it's faster by the time you clean the machine, prepare the machine. It's just so much, I don't know. You do however you want. So, and while we cut these, we put some salt to it. And what does the salt do? It sucks the water, the moisture out of it. Now don't be shy. Okay. Put these in. Oops. Always one doesn't want to go in the bowl. So the reason we're putting this in a strainer is to get a lot of water out of these cucumbers. And that will intensify the flavors. It will make it super delicious. So it takes a few hours. Let it sit with salt. We're going to add some more here in a little bit and see how I crush it. Yeah, use your hands. Don't be shy. The great thing about this channel is you don't need to buy anything. All you need is a knife and hopefully a cutting board to protect the knife. And We usually leave all the machines out, all the gadgets out. Because in the old days, when these recipes were made first, they didn't have no electricity for the most part. And I don't know, it's just less cleanup. Takes a little bit more time, but making the food, but cleaning up is so much easier. I also want to point out that when you buy your cucumbers, be careful. I'll show a few pictures here later on with the 4 numbers that are on cucumbers and vegetables. Let me show you one, for example. These little labels right here. This one here shows 4166. The 4 stands for generic, like pesticides, roundups, and all this stuff on them. The number 3 stands for GMO. So those are the ones you want to avoid. Even the better stores like Vaughn's, Stater Brothers here in California, sell genetically modified GMOs products now, especially watermelons, tomatoes, and such. It's a shame. We're not supposed to eat this sort of things. Our system doesn't know what to do with it for the most part. So yeah, pay attention to those 4 digits numbers. Now, on organic stuff, produce, fruits, vegetables, it's a number 9. And sometimes there's more than 4 numbers as well. So yeah, keep a close eye. So 9 is organic, 4 is generic with all the pesticides, herbicides, and stuff like that. And number 3 is GMOs. Do not buy number 3. Remember, the less people that buy it, the less they will sell it. All right, we're almost done here. And this is pretty much the hard part. Oh, what's wrong with my speech today? This is pretty much the hard part of making the salad. Throw these in here. And this looks a lot like it right now, but it's when you get done sucking all the moisture out of it, the water, it's not really that much anymore. So make plenty. They will get smaller and shrink. But the flavor will intensify. That's what makes the salad so delicious. You don't get so much water. You get the almost pure cucumber. So my kids and I, us 3, a bowl like this will last no more than 2 days. My kids are literally addicted to this stuff. Okay, that was the last one. Throw all these in here. Boom. Now we need some more salt. Oh, it's all over my hands. Okay, more salt. Yes, it takes quite a bit, but most of it washes out and you don't need to add salt later on, so it's okay. Now we're gonna crush them. Look at all this. You can drink that. Salty cucumber juice. It's supposed to be healthy. This smells so good. It's the smell alone is worth making it. I remember my grandma used to make this recipe, and oh, it was always so good and so refreshing, and it goes with everything. Okay, so we don't want to make a mush out of it. We just want to squeeze them to get the moisture out, and then do it like this, and then let it sit, and wash my hands, and I'll be back. All right, we are back. It's been about an hour. Let's see what happened here. Look at all this juice. I don't know if you can see that, but it's there. So now We try to squeeze some more moisture out of it. So the longer you let it sit, the better it will be, the more flavorful. Like I said, this is like 2, 3 ingredients, but the preparation is key. See, there's so much juice in here. Okay, so now we're gonna go take this. Like I said, we don't use fancy gadgets in this kitchen, just to show you that it can be done on a budget. You can use a cheesecloth, some kind of a food press. It's really up to you, but we'll just show you the simple way. All right. Why do I always miss at one point? Like I mentioned before, we are not the fancy kitchen. We are the fancy food. All right. We're almost done. The best part is the way your fingers and your house smells. Oh, cucumber smell is so good. Now, usually I get cucumbers without seeds, but these were cheaper, so I picked these. And seeds are good for you. They're healthy. They really scrape the gut liners and everything. They won't hurt you, and it looks pretty in my opinion when they have seeds in them. Gives a little bit more texture. All right, so much work, but the result will be worth it. I guarantee you. You probably think when I get done, what? That was it? That's all he does with it? Don't judge the book by its cover. Just make it and try it. You will thank me. All right, a few more. And this is so refreshing, especially in the summer. All right. Look at all this cucumber juice. Usually, guess what I do when I don't create these videos? Exactly. I take a sip, but I'll do that later off camera. All right, let's put this aside. Because knowing me, I'm going to make a bigger mess. Wipe my hands. And now, that's pretty much it. All you have to do now, guess what? Add the second ingredient. And what is it? There it is. Oh, the side doesn't tell you. Heavy whipping cream. And dill. If you like dill. If not, excuse me, just leave it out. Now, I'm pretty generous with it because we all like it. It just kicks it up a few notches. All right. Now let's mix this. Now later on, if there's too much water at the bottom after keeping it in the fridge, before you start eating it or before you go to that party, you can drain it, add a little bit more cream to it. It's no big deal, but I just let it sit like this. Oh, okay. Let me get another spoon. All right, so let's try this. Oh, can't believe I did that. So the salt drained all off, so we put a little bit more to it. That's good. Maybe a little more dill. I know you can use fresh dill. Yeah, you can. Of course, it's better. But I told you we do all this on a budget with things you have at home. Was the whole point of creating this channel. Because there's so many YouTube, TikTok, Instagram chefs that, I mean, how can they afford? How can you afford cooking their stuff at home? These meals we're making have been around for many, many years, and everybody loves them. And on top of that, they don't cost much to make. Simple ingredients that make you taste the flavor of the main character in the movie, which in this case is the cucumber. All right, let's give it one more try. Come on, don't be shy. Mm. Mm. Enjoy.